Here's my thing about Thor.
I hear what the Fandom Menace are mad about, but that's just Fox News. They're just biased to be biased anyway.
Didn't you like Book of Boba?
It was more disappointing than it was.
Whatever. Today's episode is brought to you by No Thanks to You.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. I went to Star Wars Celebration in 2015, you know, before things went to
bullshit. 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 Bullshit.
When there was still hope.
Yeah, check this out. I did that Revenge of the Sith, no bullshit cut. And I watched it 100 times because I was editing it, and then I got sick of it. Yeah, moved on to other shit for a while.
I watched Obi-Wan Kenobi series on Disney Plus. It's cool that Ewan McGregor reprised his role.
It's giving me a Star Wars Babies vibe.
Because it has little Leia and little Luke.
And I think the Fandom Menace is kind of right when it comes to their fucking rumors.
While it's less heavy-handed than other Disney shows, agenda runs through Obi-Wan Kenobi like veins through marble. And there's just no escaping it, folks. The wokeness cheapens the overall show, and yes, between Reva and Leia, Kenobi being passive and all that, he seems a lot like a special guest star on his own show, especially in episode 2.
Kind of like what they did with Book of Boba, but it's alright. I'm gonna give it a chance.
You kind of know what Disney doesn't.
Because, hey, this is Kathleen Kennedy's Star Wars, after all.
I think it's kind of self-destructive and counterproductive to actually do that. Well done!
As I said for the millionth time, they're non-binary hoppopotami with clipboards saying what needs to be in there mandatorily because that's what they want.
Come on! I have gotten back into Star Wars for the first time in years after watching my own fan edit.
Everyone sucks.
Goodbye.
Babe, wait. Babe, wait. Babe, wait. Babe!
Each episode just gets more and more painful and predictable. You could say I'm racist because I hate it and because I hate Reva especially.
I mean, come on!
I don't hate Reva because she's a person of color or
Probably a trans gay woman of color.
no, I don't hate her for that. I hate her because she's fucking annoying. And the actress playing victim with her little fucking Care Bear haircut.
Oh my god, I want to punch her every time I see her on screen.
Episode 5, so predictably woke.
And not just because it's woke, it's just predictable and it's woke.
Oh, who's gonna save the day? Leia's gonna save the day. Oh look, Alara Sand's gonna die saving the day. Reva's gonna become the Grand Inquisitor in the beginning. Then she's gonna try to turn good suddenly to kill Vader. Then Vader's not gonna kill her. He's gonna kinda kill her. We'll see Luke at the end. Fire your fucking writers, Disney. Netflix is learning their lesson. Why can't you?
Netflix is now actually starting to push away this woke culture.
You make more money taking risks and doing the right thing. Instead, it's woke checklists by the, non-binary hippopotamus with a clipboard.
What did you say, dickhead?
I'll repeat myself.
I've done a lot of thinking about Star Wars lately, especially since that Revenge of the Sith edit, right? Like I've been going back over the prequels and looking at it, and I've come to the decision that George Lucas is the man responsible for starting all of this fucking rebooting classic trope shit, right?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what he did with the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
And you can go through them, and you can watch all the political bullshit that's in there. Yeah, you can talk Jar Jar Binks is racist all you want, but all that other shit in the movies is all, like, women are doing this, women are doing that, fucking, this man's bad, this, that bad, fucking Mace Windu, fucking greatest ever, all this, and it goes against the legends, the novels, right? Like, if you ever read the novels, before the prequels came out.
Yeah, I did.
They never really went into the history too detailed before A New Hope, but there were, like, a couple of things that were established, and I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't even have gotten episode 1.
Yeah.
Right? Like, episode 2, Attack of the Clones, that should have been the first movie in the trilogy.
Yeah.
And then, or episode 2 should have been a Clone Wars movie.
Yeah.
And then you could have had Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
And it would have made more sense. You could have seen Anakin's descent instead of just waiting until the last fucking minute. Hey, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. the novel explained it a hell of a lot better. But unfortunately, George Lucas made a few decisions in the process of making the movie that just made it worse. Like General Grievous. General Grievous is supposed to be a badass before fucking George Lucas was like, you know what? I want to do this instead.
The original plan was to make Jar Jar Binks the evil emperor.
Dude, that scene between Mace Windu and Palpatine fighting, there was a whole nother fight scene choreographed like 5 minutes before they filmed. They had a stunt guy, they had shit about to go down.
Yeah.
Right? And at the last minute, fucking George Lucas is like, you know what? I want to see you do it. Talking about Ian McDermott, you know?
Yeah.
And so Ian McDermott's gonna learn this shit, right? In like 30 fucking minutes, you know, to get on the screen.
Before I continue, let's bring on today's sponsor. No thanks to you. Yep, no thanks to you. We don't get any fucking hype, anything that really matters. And speaking of filler episodes, the season finale of Obi-Wan Kenobi. It was a complete shit. We didn't get to see the fight between Vader and Obi-Wan again. But every time something cool would happen, we cut to Reva hunting down Luke. And of course, predictably, she didn't kill Luke. She got all scared because she would want to be as bad as him. And we did get to see Darth Vader or Anakin's real face, where his voice was shifting from James Earl Jones to Hayden Christensen's voice, which is okay. And of course, Qui-Gon at the end, and that's basically it. All in all, this series, I hope there's no season 2. It doesn't deserve a season 2, and I hope they don't have a Reva show, because fuck Reva. If you would have just had episode 1 and episode 6 into one fucking show, that's your movie, and that's all you needed to do. All the filler crap, all the woke checkmark shit, Reva being fucking annoying.
Star Wars fans have to be some of the worst people on the planet.
Shut the fuck up!
Book of Boba, yes, it was shit, but it was less shit than Obi-Wan. You know why it was less shit than Obi-Wan? Because at least we got to see Mando and Grogu. At least Fennec fucking Shen was awesome and wasn't a pussy-whip version of herself. So take that, shill-ass bags. And I know why you put in Leia there. That way you could confirm your fucking sequel trilogy bullshit and why it was, you know, justified to have Ben Solo be called Ben Solo instead of like Anakin Solo, you know? But yeah, the show sucks. I mean, and yeah, the fight wasn't a complete bro fight or bro down. And speaking of bro downs,
How does it work?
Give him permission. You should know that nothing's gonna come from this. We were doing just fine.
so whatever. I'd say special thanks to people, but I gotta go on Sub Pals and YT Pals just to try to get 100 views on here because the algorithm could suck. Coming to, oh, I'm doing a deep, insane, deep dive into the entire lore of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Because if you didn't know this, back in 2012, I tried to start a disaster area tribute band.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy notes that a disaster area, the Draconian rock band, the Agrokaka mine zones, is generally held to be not only the loudest rock band in the galaxy, but in fact the loudest noise of any kind at all. Oh yeah!
Well, I almost have a full collection of Star Wars Legacy, you know, from Dark Horse Comics, you know, when Star Wars comics were good. And my favorite character, Cade Skywalker. I even got the heart, you know, I just need 2 more to add to my collection, and I'll have the whole set to do my review on. I'll do it by individual, you know, trade book. I also got the Predator Omnibus by Dark Horse Comics, because fuck Disney, fuck Marvel. That lore's badass. They actually gave the lore to Predator, you know, in Dark Horse Comics. I also got Axe Cop and a bunch of other things, so stay tuned on that shit.
Plus the fucking message is bomb.com.
Chaos is a ladder.
Shout out to our patrons, in order of importance, the Shadow Vessel, the Fly Attractor, Janitor Jake, Count MoriVond, Gary Mossberg, and of course Ryan Zacher. If you have any opinions on what I'm saying, like and comment. Just say some shit in the comments. I need more hate mail anyway, because apparently the only way I actually get views is when I piss people off, because this algorithm